Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm the reindeer that ran over your grandma, Cooper, and we're with Long Branch Co.
And today we're going to show you how we decorated our mantle for Christmas. So the first thing that we did was to work with our base. We had a perfect picture of what we wanted it to look like, but it's just like a construction. If you have a good foundation, everything else that you put on top of that is gonna stay put for the holidays.
Yeah, so obviously the hardest part is just making sure that that base is stable and that it is secured to the mantle. But luckily we did so with wire, command straps, things like that.
So we started with twigs and branches from our backyard, and we also put garland in there. Just a simple green garland. We folded it in half and we put it in there so we had more of a base to be able to stuff it.
Yeah, I mean, and you obviously need to have that strong of a base just to begin with. You really can't see it by itself, but we needed something that we could anchor a lot of the other things into. So after that, we started putting more garland on in different styles and different varieties, some that are kind of frosted, some that have some berries built into it. And we kind of just stacked those and interwove them together just so that it looked fuller.
Once you layer your base and you fluff it a little bit because you want to have that grip, the way we do the ribbon is a very efficient way. We tried before using wire or using pipe cleaner, but this time we just took the ribbon and the same garland, the green one. You can just twist it a little bit, and it helps as a grab,
As an anchor.
As an anchor.
Yeah. So even though this may look like it's one piece of ribbon wrapped throughout, it's actually 6 different smaller pieces of ribbon that are just kind of tucked into the front and the back. And because of that, you get the look that it's all one piece, but really you're saving a lot of time and you're saving a lot of ribbon.
Absolutely.
So after the ribbon, at that point, it's really just filling out the spaces and filling out the gaps. So to start with, we of course had to use our red berries, one of our favorite tools to use for Christmas decor.
We actually use a red berry garland to start with, like a guide that goes like in and out of the ribbon. And we just fill it up with branches of berries so it looks thicker and fuller. We wanted to make the effect of 2 different garlands mixed together, and I think we accomplished it.
I think we accomplished it very well. And after berries, I feel like at that point, we had primarily used, other than the ribbon of course, more natural things, branches and garland and things. At that point, we wanted to add something a little more artificial. So that's where we came in with the ornaments and the bundles. So as you can see, we have a lot of these black bundles throughout. And I think that really ties into the tree while also adding form and shape and just making it look fuller. But we felt like we needed a little bit more. And that's why we brought in the silver ornaments.
Yes. The silver ornaments help because with the light, it's like a mirror effect. It mirrors the tree, it mirrors all the little lights. I personally, I'm not a fan of putting Christmas lights on the mantle, because you have the fire. So, now there are some exceptions, but in this case, our main focus is the tree, and the fireplace looks fantastic with just the fire.
I know, it really is pretty just to see the warmth of the fireplace just bounce off of those reflective silver ornaments.
Absolutely. Another natural element that we added to this garland is the poinsettias. We have the same ones that we have on the tree. It looks absolutely fantastic, and it works because it takes a lot of space. So you actually don't need to put as many ornaments as you think you do need.
Yeah, and I think that choosing the red and the white poinsettias really help pop out color. Because at this point, it's primarily just green and primarily just like browns, not too much color other than the berries. So I really think especially those white poinsettias really pop. And help brighten the space up. Now, as a final little touch, we thought it was cute. We added little birds throughout the mantle.
I like that it's very natural. We have natural elements like we said earlier throughout the Christmas tree and the mantle.
Plus, it makes it a little more whimsical. It adds a little bit of fun to it, and it just kind of makes it look like a little scene or a little vignette. Like you can look at it and it's almost like, oh, this is a story.
Absolutely. So the mantle itself is completely done. At this point, we're working on the surroundings of the mantle. We're trying to make everything cohesive, just like we did the Christmas tree and those big, huge ornaments that we did for that. In this case, we decided to work with our background TV, and we added a scenery that kind of alludes to like a window, I think. Like it makes me think like you're looking out of a window, you have the fire, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't really have to do too much in the surrounding area because we have the fireplace and we have the chairs with the pillows. I don't think that there needed to be much else, but I do agree with you. I think doing the Claude Monet painting over the mantle really makes it a beautiful centerpiece.
Yeah, I agree. Like the white brings out the green on the ribbon, but also brings out the red a little bit. I really enjoy that. And it also looks cohesive with the chairs and the pillows.
You know, compared to the tree, the mantle is on the darker side. So I think having like a stark white background helps break up that darkness.
Absolutely.
And that was the mantle, one of the most important highlights of all of our Christmas decor.
Thank you so much for joining along while we did this today. We hope you enjoy it. We're gonna be having more content coming your way, so stay tuned if you wanna see more of our Christmas decor.
But until next time, remember to keep doing things
The Long Branch way.